jamming on this StreamYard music. Nope. We got our jumpers. Hermit reversed and the Five of Cups. Wouldn't you know what I just did? I'm a little bit late. Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. Welcome to where, you know, we keep our hopes up. We keep the vibe right. It don't matter, I'm fatter ass butter, how it's on, man. Cleopatra Jones, and I'm chill like that. I'm chill like that. I'm chill like that. But the Hermit reverse asks us to go out a little bit, to get out of our hermit mode a little bit. With the Cancer full moon, Cancer energy can be, here, let me turn this music down. With the Hermit reverse, that's kind of an ask to get out of the Cancer need to necessarily be in a shell. You want to practice self-care. You definitely want to practice self-preservation, but at the same time, you don't want to completely be isolated from the rest of the town. So with the Hermit reverse, it's an ask to kind of like get out there, be a little bit more social. And with the Five of Cups, it's sort of like remembering grief or going through a grieving process or letting certain things go. And as certain things go, there might be a grief process associated with it, whether or not it was healthy or toxic for you. But I mean, there's two cups still standing at the edge of what this person has been crying themselves a river over. I could turn this up just a little bit. Can you hear that? Let's try here. And I am late because I was just actually, you know how it goes. Sometimes you're doing one thing and one thing leads to the next, but I was at the grocery store and I would love a bouquet like right here, you know, and enjoy it for a couple of days or whatever. And then I was thinking about bringing it to my friend's house for New Year's and put it on the table or whatever. Well, at the grocery store, they didn't have a bouquet. And then I thought of a local person that has like flowers and stuff and really awesome arrangements. And I thought I should go there. Well, I figured it would be closed by then, and it was. But the brewery two down was open, so I went there, had a beer, hung out with a really cool person, and both of us are kind of hermity people, but we actually went out and we were both exchanging stories of, it was like a very Irish, I think we were leaning into our like Irish drinking sad girl, but yet connecting on some point level too, which was awesome. And these are what are flavoring our reading. And I'm gonna, now that I got the jumpers, I'm going to read a 10 card Celtic cross, speaking of Irish energy. But these are going to be flavoring our reading. I guess I'm going to set them over here and I'm going to try to hold on a sec. I think I can take that out of there so you can see that that's flavoring our reading. And then you can, here we go. For the full moon in Cancer. And we will get more into the Cancer full moon energy. Oh, I should put these up here. Hi, Randy. How are you? Hi, thank you for being here for a second. I mean, I know it's almost time for our buddy Jimmy Church Radio to do his fade. Or wait, no, it's Fade to Black Radio on YouTube. Um, and Rafi, thank you. Um, yeah, I'm gonna pray over these cards since we got our jumpers. To learn more about what Cancer energy is or what Cancer energy can bring you, check the links below, or we can do a personal reading too, because like that's a little bit more specific. This is just entertainment. It's always, you make me feel like family too. Thank you. And cheers. Night's light. Cheers. Night's light. Um, oh my gosh, speaking of cheers, I got the Three of Cups reversed, and we've gotten that a couple times, and that's like kind of and ask to maybe even slow the roll in terms of, and I have been slowing my roll because usually I drink more than one beer, trust. Oh no, I drank two beers actually. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I forgot, but then I just saw. Hey, can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? It says the star. My friend Mary got me this. Like we used to farm together. I think there's a video of her on my other channel. Okay, 30th of December 2025, and this is our 10 card Celtic cross for, I almost did a quick hit. This is our 10 card Celtic cross for the full moon in Cancer on the 3rd of January 2025. This is us, our challenge, your past, your future, our conscious awareness, our subconscious awareness. How do we see ourselves? How do others see us, or like what's in our environment? How are we reflecting? What are our hopes and fears? What are we projecting? And what's the likely outcome? Like if we just keep doing what we're doing right now and don't make any changes or don't switch it up. Ace of Wands, is that the root of the spread here? It's a very creative energy, crossed by the Four of Pentacles, which is a little bit more withheld, a little bit more practical, a little bit more concerned with saving. In the near past, we have the Four of Cups, which is, kind of sitting this one out emotionally, kind of thinking about the Three of Cups that we already had when we had our fun. And now this time we're maybe just chilling a little bit emotionally. In the near past, in the near future, Seven of Wands, we are defending our territory. When we have this wand, we're using the wand that we've been given and, making space for ourselves, but there's some sort of sense of like having to defend one's space. Our conscious awareness, Three of Swords reverse, that's a great card to have in reverse because that's a card of definitely using any type of heartache and making it your, as Dolo the pilot man would say, as Flight Boss would say, making that energy your bitch, and being able to take the swords and make something that you would. All energy is power, and you can empower yourself with any kind of energy, but especially when your feelings are involved, and when your feelings are so strong, that can be really powerful energy. So you can channel that how you want. Subconsciously, you might be thinking about the Empress. The Empress is great energy to have. That's a grown-ass woman. She is someone who is very embodied. She's in her Taurus energy. It's a Taurus moon right now. Um, and we're building up to the Gemini moon, and then eventually, of course, this Cancer. I'm pre-recording this. This is, I'm recording this. These cards are talking about the upcoming Cancer full moon. Um, that's going to be at 13 degrees and 2 minutes, opposite the sun in Capricorn, obviously. And, you know, you could look at your chart. You could go to astro.com. I like to use that. If you have, a lot of you probably already have better software than whatever, but Empress energy is Taurus energy. Empress energy is definitely being embodied in the earth, being embodied in the divine feminine, being embodied in your own luxurious comforts. You know what I'm saying? This is above just like the surface level survival. This is somebody who's been embodied and been fertile, and her fertility breeds more fertility into the future because she grows her own seed. She grows her own, wheat, and then the seed comes, and then she can reinvest in the future. She has like a gentle flow of energy here, but she also defends that Venus if she has to. She could pick up the shit, but she kind of can just chill and let other people do that kind of work, this kind of work. Yeah. How do we see ourselves? Ten of Pentacles reversed. We might be thinking about the legacy that we're leaving behind. We might be thinking about our retirement funds. We might be thinking about like how are we saving for the future and who are we partnering with, and like if we are partnering at all. The Ace of Wands, this is a really creative life force energy, but that's a solitary energy too, that's gifted to like one person, and then they need to, make it be Two of Wands. And then once they get that confidence, with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, this is definitely 10th house energy. So if you have anything going on in your 10th house right now, you might want to I know for me, Saturn and Neptune are conjuncting in my 10th house, and the Neptune is giving me a little bit of fog concerning, what am I building and is it all worth it? In our environment, what do we have? Two swords. Tough to make a choice. Like what is surrounding me? I'm blinded. I have blind spots. I might be two of swords is definitely not sustainable. Two of Pentacles is like, and that actually the Two of Pentacles I think came up in my daily quick hits tarot for today, which is the 29th of December 2025. But I think I got Two of Pentacles reversed in my quick hits tarot for today. And basically the twos are balance, but if you're balancing these swords, it's going to be getting heavy eventually. These swords are so big, and you're going to have to like put something down and decide how you feel mentally about a certain process. You have to lean into your intuition. Well, you don't have to, but you're invited. This is in our surrounding. This is how other people see us. Other people see us as like kind of being in suspension, being in the void. This is a lesser energy of the Hangman too, and I got that card too. The Star reversed. Not sure if the hopes and dreams are coming to light. Hopes and fears is that maybe the things that we have wished for, maybe the Aquarian energy that we thought we were leaving behind, that we thought we were producing. We got to be careful what our vibe is and where our energy is flowing with this Aquarian vibe. And then the world as a likely outcome. So if we keep doing what we're doing, it looks like we're going to graduate to a new, oopsies. Looks like we'll graduate to a new process. The world is the last card of the major arcana of the tarot, and the world is like where we come to completion. And that makes sense, on a full moon that we might be graduating or completing ourselves to a new process. I'm going to complete this video so that I can join in on the chat at Jimmy Church's Fade Black channel. And I'll see you guys over there. And basically, let's do this. You can look at the cards while I speak of them in process, and then we'll end this whole stream. So, with the Hermit and the Five of Cups flavoring our reading, we're being asked to sort of leave and bring our wisdom to the day to day, bring our wisdom down to town, essentially, bring the wisdom that we have gained out in the forest, out in the cave, up in the mountains, and bring it down to town. And even if we have to be vulnerable, and even if we have to grieve a process publicly, and less as a hermit, but more interactively, then that's okay. That lovely Irish, because that's a Two of Cups energy. You know, you cry about the thing, and sometimes you isolate while you cry about the thing, but then you have the Two of Cups here where you could just share with another. And sometimes those sad moments are the ones that make those minor chords of life, and they're so beautiful. And that is getting us in our, as I say, fifis over the Cancer full moon reading, where we have the Ace of Wands, which is challenged by the Four of Pentacles. So our creativity might be challenged by our need to stick to what's familiar, to save what we have, to be concerned with what we've got going, and not want to change the process, as well as the Four of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. You know, in the near past, this is another card of just being a little bit more closed off emotionally. In the near future, we might be defending our space, defending our process, defending this wand. We might decide that this wand is really important to us. Remember, the wand is the fire energy, our vital force, our chi, our flirtations, our creativity, our sacral chakra, our root chakra energy, our sexuality, our pala, you know. With the Three of Swords reversed in our conscious awareness, we might be really trying to actively, when we have painful thoughts, turn them around. Actively turn that frown upside down type energy. With the Empress, subconsciously, we might not realize it or not, but we might embody or also be able to call upon a strong motherly, grounded force of Venus. We do have Venus and Mars sandwiching the sun during this full moon. So that's kind of beautiful and interesting. And the Empress rests easily here. Oh, yeah. And also, yeah, the moon. Oh, well, I guess if we want to talk about the astrology, we'll be here. You come if you want to. I'll put the link up, and it'll be Rafi and I. Rafi, you were here on the chat, and I love you. Ten of Pentacles reversed again, just sort of having a more internal rethink about the legacy that we're leaving behind, and maybe we don't think that, you know, we might be rethinking the ways in which we save and partner up with other people to leave behind more of a legacy or more of a family name for ourselves. With the Two of Swords in our surroundings or how people see us, this is that indecisive energy and a need to definitely refine our process internally when it comes to taking the blindfolds off of our eyes, taking the scales off from our eyes and seeing things truthfully and determining where we want to focus in on our own personal truth, or who around us needs to be, you know, aware of our boundaries. Star reversed in our hopes and fears is just kind of like, Esperanza Bense, is that a desperate plea or is that an affirmation? Let's be clear on that, and let's be clear on what we're giving to situations and how, like, our Aquarian energy reverberates out through the world. Oh, I guess I could talk to you with my face, but And then with the world as our final outcome, just basically being able to graduate to the next process using the energy from Cancer now being a cardinal energy and then moving into the fixed signs where that energy is like maintained. And refined. I'd say that the water energy is going to be something that we could lean into right now and something that would help us graduate our process to the next level. We could level up. Oh, yeah, we could level up our process by leaning into that water. And actually, that might even help our Neptune up there to transition. You know, this Cancer full moon, leaning into this water, leaning into the close water, leaning into the water that's around us, leaning into our shower water, our bath water, our drinking water, our wash dishes water, our laundry water, like leaning into the water that is near us right now, I think can really help us graduate to the next process. So that's what I got for you. Love you. I'll see you in a minute. Bye.